Pointe Shoe Hacks. So the first thing I do with a new pair of shoes is I break them in, I put them on my feet, and I decide which is the left foot and which is the right foot. And then I go ahead and I have this little mark. This is where the arch of my foot is, and I mark it right here with a Sharpie. And then I will, as you can see, kind of pull it apart and cut the little bit off here. I'll bend it a little bit so that, it's good for me to go up on, and I also step on this part of the shoe so that it's easier for me to get up on point. I do an extra step in sewing my shoes. I just feel like a better dancer, I guess, when I do this. I measure how much extra baggage there is on my shoe, and I actually sew it down on both sides so that my foot, the line is as clean as possible. And then I go ahead and sew my elastics in the back, and I always do the knots on the outside so that they don't rub against my heel. And I also do double elastic with my ribbons, and I bend my ribbons a little bit over so that I get that extra kind of grip to show my arch on my feet. My ribbons also have the elastic in the back so that it doesn't cut off any of my tendons or make my ankle kind of not work as well. So usually to prepare my feet, I walk here before class, so sometimes I use that as like a little warm-up to warm up my body and warm up my feet. And once I get here, I do like to do, my ankle circles to warm up my ankles, and I roll through my feet with, an elastic band. And then when I put them on also, I like to do some releves before plies just to kind of get my feet used to being in the shoes again for another day. Sometimes if I need it, I will use these hexagels. It's basically kind of like second skin. They're just little squares that you put on your feet that are squishy and help kind of keep a little bit of padding. But if I don't need that, then I'll just go right ahead and put my Perfect Fits on. These are made kind of custom to my feet so that I get the most support that I have. And I also have these little toe things. I don't know what they're called, but you put it kind of like around your toe. And I was getting a lot of ingrown toenails on like my third toe. So I went to the doctor and he gave me these, and ever since I had this little bit of spacing to space out my feet, I haven't had an ingrown toenail there since, so it's been really beneficial. Right before I wear them, I don't really use much jet glue, but I like to put it right at the tip of the shoe so that that's hard, but that's the only place I really like my shoe to be hard. I like the rest to be kind of soft and able for me to move through it. I kind of go through maybe 2 pairs a week, but I can make them last a little longer. It's so nice knowing that every week that I can get 2 pairs of shoes at a discounted price, which is super beneficial financially, because it is a big financial expense to be here. You always kind of have a pair that you can grab and is ready to sew. And if there's one pair you don't like, you can kind of swap it out with another pair. So it's just really convenient and really amazing. By giving to the SAB Pointe Shoe Fund, you can help me and my friends stay on our toes.